Okay, good evening, everyone. So today's topic is related to your graduation subject. See, any subject which is related to science, arts, or any commerce or something, that subject is having some significance. It is important to know about your subject. It is important to know some of the eminent personality related to your subject. That is of utmost importance. Okay, yes, Manish, you prepared?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Yes.
So the according my honor subjects are geology, society was botany, chemistry, and language was my Hindi in graduation subject in graduation. So when I see my honors subject like all this, it has significant role in the development of nation, its economic, social development in all sector. So I will go through subject by subject that what my subject is contributing in the development of nation. So first I began with geology. So in geology we study about human, animals and other things. So it is helping in development of countries in like discovery of new diseases in but because in today we are seeing that due to climate change new kind of diseases are emerging. It also helping the farmers. For example, by knowing the scientific methods of pisciculture or and other aquaculture, it is also helping the farmers on large scale, which also increasing the blue economy contribution in GDP of India. It is helping in the preservation of species of animals and species preservation is also helping in the kind of soft diplomacy in India. For example, if we are bringing like under project Cheetah, we have brought Cheetah also helping India to enhance its soft diplomacy at international level. For example, China, where panda is used as a means of showing a good relationship with other nations. So India can also practice that kind of things. Other help of geology is a core subject of a doctor. So if a student who studies geology, one day he will become a doctor after qualifying that examination. So in and we all know that the doctor contribution in the development of nation in the social security etc. Next, my subject is botany as subsidiary. So first it helps to conserve the species because it also helps the scientific discovery of new species of plants and the species of plants which are on verge of extinct or in vulnerability. So this helps to preserve the
Okay.
uh,
Who is
species.
father? Who is father of botany?
Aristotle, sir.
No.
So sorry, sir. So father of botany is Aristotle, sir. I think he is.
Herodotus is father of history.
Aristotle, I am saying, sir.
Aristotle is father of biology and zoology.
Sorry, sir. Not able to recall.
Theophrastus.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Any person in India you know who has contributed in botany?
Madhav Gadgil,
What is his contribution?
sir. He has contributed in the conservation of western part of India.
He has contribution in best conservation.
Like sir, Madhav Gadgil committee was there to see the western
To a
part.
study about Western Ghat conservation.
Yes, sir. Yes.
To a study about conservation and to conserve are two different things.
Yes, sir. One is theoretical and other is practical approach.
Okay. If I say all politicians of Bihar are very idiotic in nature, that doesn't mean I am contributing in development of Bihar. Okay.
So if we are doing critical analysis or critical things to anything, then it is development in a way, sir. Because if
Who is
we
who is father of ornithology in India?
can't ask one for accountability.
Who is father of
Sorry, sir, I'm not
ornithology?
able to recall his name.
Salim Ali, you know?
Yes, sir, I have read him. Yes, sir, yes, sir. He's a Batman of India, also known as Batman of India.
Okay, and there is a place, or you can say a place known as park, you can say, in Bihar, also by Vaishali district, Barela National Park, I think. It was now known as Salim Ali Jubba Sahni, in name of Salim Ali also. And in many places, Salim Ali is famous. Okay, any more person in terms of aggregate biology other than the name Madhav Gadgil?
Sir, other is the one who contributed in the Green Revolution of India. His name,
MS Swaminathan?
M.S. Swaminathan, sir. Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall name that
Okay.
frequently.
Ramdev Misra, you know?
No, sir.
Okay. He is known as father of ecology in India, okay?
Okay, sir.
Mm. You know where is Zoological Survey of India and Botanical Survey of India? Headquarter?
Geological setup headquarters, I think in Delhi, sir.
No, all headquarters are not in Delhi by default. Kolkata.
Of
Okay.
both, sir, geological and
Yes.
botanical. Okay, sir.
Yes, Raju.
Uh, yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Yes.
Sir, my topic is metallurgical engineering, metallurgical and material engineering. I have graduated in that subject, and their role in the nation building and society, sir. And the metallurgy and material engineering is
Okay.
basically the
Who is
foundation
the
of
most famous name in your subject in India?
Sir M.B. Susaraya, who contributed in the advancement of production of a steel.
In present time?
In, uh, sir, DRDO head, I forget that name, sir.
Not in terms of directly your field, but somewhat indirectly related to your field. That person got Bharat Ratna, you know?
No, sir.
CNR Rao, Professor CNR Rao, you know?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know, sir.
Okay.
Uh,
He is expert in solid state. Okay. Originally solid state material. And he is also known as father of India's nanotechnology. Okay.
yes,
Once
sir.
I was fortunate enough to attend his live lecture in Nehru Memorial Museum and Library. Obviously, at this time it is Prime Minister Memorial, but at that time it was Nehru Memorial. Okay, continue.
Sir, metallurgy and metallurgical engineering is the foundation of any engineering, as it is essential for others is to supply the materials. And the development of any engineering subject depends on the kind of material that metallurgical engineering are supplying. And the role of it in a nation building is developing infrastructures like road, bridges that is durable in nature, sir. And second is defense and security. As we are developing in more advanced, we need advanced weapons, fighter jet, like hypersonic missile, Scamson jet engines that required a high resistance and heat resistance and corrosion resistance. And in fact, it not captured in the sensor or radar of the opposition country. So we need advanced alloys and materials so that they can withstand the high resistance and temperature. And third, sir, is industrial growth. It is essential for India is to produce material at efficient manner and without consuming hampering environment, sir. And fourth is in energy sectors. We are as a lack of we are more dependent on the energy imports. Like we are facing the crisis of a crisis of oil and LPG shortage in India, sir. And if we are having a more advanced material for the production of renewable energy like solar and having the capacity to store energy, and that can sort our problem of intermittent in the renewable energy that we are facing, sir. Fifth is environmental sustainability, as we are consuming materials, but due to the lack of facility for recycling of that materials, we are just hampering the environment also, sir. And in order to also reduce the pollution, we required high advanced materials like that observe the nanoparticles that is recently discovered is the titanium oxide, that is a good observer of pollutants, sir. And fifth is innovation and technology, as we are having advanced materials that having used in sensors like smart materials
Okay, okay.
that able to
Okay, what
change
is characteristics of nanomaterial, nanoparticles?
nanomaterials, the size of at least one dimension that is less than 100 nanometers. So,
What is characteristics, property?
sir, characteristics. Uh, uh, Sorry, sir.
Okay, see, the things ki surface area,
Sir, different,
it is
different material have
volume.
different.
Yes, surface area is very high compared to normal condition of material. Okay, at nano scale, we are having high surface, and also it is providing more conductivity and other things also. Means some property can be enhanced, particularly let us take the surface area and other things at nano scale. Okay, okay, okay.
Sir, it is depend on the kind of material. Even some materials improve the conductivity, but for the others it may be
Yes,
decreased.
yes.
It depends
For
on the.
conductivity, I said na ki it is not about just ki it is increasing. It is changing property or depending on situation and depending on material. But in general, surface area is high surface
Yes,
area
sir.
as compared to another state. Okay, okay, okay. So any expert other than what ever name we have taken?
Uh, Sir, at this time I am not able to recall, sir.
You recall your
Some
HOD name of your head of department?
Yes, sir. RK Banerjee, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. So from where he got expertise or doctorate?
Sir, he doctorate from Australia, Australia University, sir. I forget that university name also, sir.
Okay. In India, I said ki father of nano technology is Professor C.N.R. Rao, who is
Yes,
father
sir.
of nanotechnology at bird level.
Uh, Sorry, sir.
Okay. Richard Feynman, you know, name you heard?
Uh, I heard only, sir. I don't know too
Okay.
much.
Richard Feynman, he was one of greatest physicist. He was very interesting personality. His autobiography is Surely You Are Joking, Feynman. Okay, and he was also instrumental in making the bomb. Okay, so American Manhattan Project. He was working in Manhattan Project also. Actually, na he while delivering a lecture, Feynman said na ki he did not name. Okay, the name nanotechnology or nanomaterial was named by other scientists, but since he said na ki we are having so much scope at nano scale, and at nano scale particles, or you can say ki materials are behaving differently. So from there, gateway was opened. Okay, see, my task during this session was to at least you should know whatever subject you are studying. Or even if you studied, let us take 5 years back, that doesn't matter. But in your area, while you are going to interview, you should know some of the personalities' name. Let us take na ki generally what happens. Ki wherever we are taking interest, we are knowing the name. Simply, let us take na. If I ask any of you, name 5 politicians, no one will deny. Everyone is knowing name of politician. If I say name 5 actress, any one of you will take name of 5 actress. Name 5 cricketer, you will take name five cricketer. So these things usually we are encountering and also we are taking interest. But wherever we studied, let us take 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years, we must know some renowned personality of the field. And at this time, it is not a difficult task. Obviously, if randomly someone is asking, it is difficult. But if given task, you must explore. Means you have to explore little extra dimension. All these topics are giving you opportunity to know about some person, their contribution and all. And whether any subject, let us take now even Sanskrit. Sanskrit is having contribution in development of many languages. It, it, it created an environment for Indian in at least ancient time to provide opportunity to explore different knowledge. At that time, it was the main communication among elite family, elite class. In fact, originally Brahmins, those who were expert in Sanskrit, they were having better social status. At present, let us take in India, those people who are knowing English, generally I'm saying it is not a hard and fast rule, but generally they are getting good respect. Those who are expert in vernacular language in on dimension, obviously they are also expert. If you are in any area, any field, someone is better, then the person is getting respect. Let us take history. In normal case, history is no use in direct way. In life, our life, someone is not studying history, that is not a problem. A person can survive. But in larger interest of a country, of a company to make successful, any organization to make successful, we must know history. Because it is said that those who are not remembering the history, they are condemned to do mistakes. Okay, so we should know about some famous personality. Let's take five. At least we should know five personality. It is opening some dimensions about knowing about the person, about the field, about the area. There are so many dimensions. Let us take even material science. So material science is also having so much dimension, so much scope. Some of the question, let us take which is the lightest material, which is the hardest material, okay, which material is more malleable, which material is more ductile, okay, which is means having most density, which is having highest temperature or melting point, okay, which material is having lowest melting point, etc. So there are certain scope while searching these topics, okay. That is the motivation. And once you are getting opportunity, you should explore something more. And at this time, obviously, we are having internet, we are having option. So that is the reason you must know. And these topics, let take any subject. A country is made up of so many people, so many talented people are contributing in terms of what we are observing. Let us take now India was having so many lawyers, so they made one of the best constitutions in the world. Okay, at that time it was, our constitution is known as lawyers paradise. So many lawyers, advocates, they made good constitution. If India would have produced at that time, let us take during CB Raman, if India would have produced 30 CB Ramans, okay, so it would have been a different world. So like, let us take Professor CNR Rao. I was fortunate enough to attend his lecture. So he said when at 25 years of age I completed PhD, I was getting offer from anywhere in the world, but I stayed here. He said as a chemistry student, I was going outside country and I was carrying whole suitcase full of chemicals. He said now laughingly, if today I would have brought those type of chemical, maybe airliners would not have allowed me seeing ki I am a terrorist or something. I may create some destruction. But at that time, things were easy. In science, there is a term known as H index. You know,
No, sir.
any Manish, H index. H means horse. Okay, so H index.
No, sir, I have not read about it,
Okay.
sir.
H index is known as impact index. Okay. It is related to science field. Let us take now, if someone is a doctor, so how much impact you are creating in society? Let us take any scientist or any person, generally in terms of science and technology. And for your knowledge, Professor C.N.R. Rao is India's highest ranking H index ranking person, 160. Okay. And it is very difficult to get 140 plus. Okay. So his rank means his index was 160. If you are above 100, you are good. 120 plus, very good. Okay. So if you will search now, some doctor, let us take renowned doctor of India, you will find his impact index is this. So Professor C.N.R. Rao's impact index is greater than even C.V. Raman or APJ Abdul Kalam or and many more personality. So it is also a good thing na ki there should be like ki how much you are contributing in terms of society. Let us take ki in terms of history. If modern Indian history, if I take, which name comes first? Manish?
Mahatma.
Modern Indian history?
Mahatma Gandhi, sir, due to his
No, no, no.
contribution.
Historian in terms of history, he was not a historian.
Okay, historian's name. I thought any personality.
No, miss.
Okay.
My question actually I did not make clear ki, in terms of expert in history, modern history.
So,
Ramchand Guha?
Ramchandra Guha, yes, sir. I have.
Bipin
Okay,
Chandra
yes,
Anand.
Raju, ancient history.
R.S. Sharma, sir.
Any more who is alive?
Sir, I don't know. Poonam
Romila
Daya.
Thapar, Romila Thapar, you know?
Romila
Romila
Thapar.
Thapar, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, in terms of ancient history, obviously, she is, in my opinion, at this time, who is a living personality. She is greatest. Obviously, you may agree or disagree with her ideology, that is different thing. But in terms of expertise, in terms of knowledge, and in terms of acceptability, one interesting thing, her PhD thesis subject was Mauryan history, okay, means history of Mauryan era. When she was presenting her PhD thesis, so those who were taking Viva, they asked, "Are you sure about that?" She said, "How I can be sure? In history, we can just speculate now. Ki, yes, 2000 years back, something happened. Now, when she is, I think, almost 85 plus, okay, and at this time, she said, "Na, ki if you again ask this question, are you sure about that? I will again say this same thing. How I can be sure? Why I am saying this? There are people who are study also. I said na ki there are people now who are saying ki Asoka was born on that day, and the person who devoted her entire life in studying Mauryan period, she is not sure. Okay, that is the greatness of a person. Ki about history, which happened, let us take ki 2000 years back, 1000 years back, 500 years back. You cannot be so sure. So many things. Let us take na space science. There are so many speculation. Someone is saying na that galaxy is found 3 billion light years at distance of. It is beyond imagination. One light year is very different parameter. And let us take someone is saying 3 billion light years distant. That is just an imagination. Someone will be say no 3 lakh billion. No, it is 2.99 lakh billion. Okay, so something. That is the things. Big Bang when happened 13.7 billion years back. Someone will say no, it is 13.65. Okay, so that all are speculation. And see, the things this type of things na some topics, some things you cannot say with certainty. Okay, let us take. There are speculation. Now let us take when Mahatma Gandhi died. That is a definite answer. There is no if and but. No one said ki rather than 30th January 1948. No one said ki 30th January 1949. There is certainty. When India got independence, so it is 15th of August 1947. So these are things where you can be sure. Now we were not there, but there are written record. There are so many books and all things are written, and no one is countering that. So wherever there is no counter, then we are accepting the things. Obviously, there are certain things which are accepted, but it is just people are following. Let us take na ki someone is celebrating some festival. I'm not taking any festivals, particularly religion. So any religious festival, though then all people are accepting, then accept, but that is not a historical event as per se na. Ki someone is celebrating, let us take ki 5,000 years back, something. That is not about historical things. It is about belief. It is about belief system. Yes, I am believing in data statement. So while in interview also, once there are certain things where you can be sure. There are certain things, it is a speculation. And that is the beauty. We must accept anything. Okay. So that is the things in our subjects and all. If I studied 3 years, 4 years, it is not important to know each and every concept. It is not possible to know all the concept of your subject, but at least basics. If I devoted 4 years of my precious life during graduation, or even at this time, you all people are most energetic phase of your life. Okay. So at this time, if I devoted 4 years of my life, let us take now, at this time, life expectancy at birth is generally 72 years. Let us take for India. I am assuming 80 years. Okay. So in 80 years, if 4 years graduation you did, then it is 5% of your precious life now. It is, see, it is most active part of one of the, let us take now, from 15 years, 15 साल से और 60 साल. So 15 to 60, it is the most active part of life. So we must know certain aspects, and also some personality who were your predecessors. It is said now, Newton said now, I was able to see far distant things because I was sitting on the shoulders of giants. In the sense कि हमसे पहले जो बहुत सारे लोग हुए थे, I was fortunate enough, I was lucky enough कि I got guidance of those people. Okay, जैसे आज ये होता है ना कंट्री में कि नेहरू जी ने ये किया, नेहरू जी ने ये नुकसान पहुंचा दिया, but Nehru got India that was having so many problems. We were not having resources. We were facing so much problem here and there, everywhere. Kashmir, Hyderabad, Junagadh, Bhopal, then Northeast, then resources we were having limited. We were not having food. Can you imagine we faced crisis like we were not having food at this time now? There are some few unfortunate people, they are not having food. That is not due to availability, lack of availability, but that is lack of certain other challenges. Let us take some technical issue or some rule-based things. Otherwise, we are having much more food than we need. Rats are consuming I think lakhs of ton. Okay, if not millions, at least lakhs of ton rats are just spoiling or consuming. But our predecessors, means previous generation, our father and forefather, grandfather, they faced that type of problem. So we must know about what problem they faced. Let us take any subject. Someone is, for example, from engineering background. So you are getting at this time in at least premier institution, you are getting good laboratory, large room, air conditioned environment. But imagine in 1950, those who were in engineering college, they were having very limited resources. Na? They were not having, in fact, in class 10th, anyone in class 10th studied in that classroom where there was no electric fan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
In my class, there was only, it was a later stage of time that only two fans were established on the opposite corner of the, and it was also lack of electricity. Most of the time it was switched off. So it was.
Okay. In my time, there was no electricity connection in my school, no fan, even in summertime or any time, this thing. And in present time, obviously in primary school, in my, I think still in some school, there is no electricity or fan, but at least in urban area, every school is now having that facility. So I'm not that much old. I am of little bit senior to you people, but I have faced this type of things. So things are changing. We must know our history. We must know the area uh, we are working, and we must know how difficulty our seniors faced. Even in, let us take force. Some years back, let us take 20 years back, in some area, even for officers, they were not having proper facility. At this time, for Jawans, even in majority of places, good facilities are there. At least they are getting basic minimum opportunity of enjoying the basic facility. But sometime back, 20 years back, even officers were facing problem, particularly if you are in tough area. Okay. Okay, so anyone want to say something? Any question, observation, anything?
गुड इवनिंग सर.
Yes, good evening.
हाँ सर, मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग से क्या क्या क्वेश्चन आ सकते हैं अगर आप
हम्म।
मुझे बता दोगे तो, क्योंकि
हाँ,
मैंने
देखो,
5 साल हो गए सर, और
नहीं
मैंने
देखो,
कभी
सबसे
कॉलेज भी
पहली
नहीं गया
बात है
तो.
ना कि एक चीज देखो, कहा जाता है ना कि यदि आप किसी भी सब्जेक्ट से कुछ भी पढ़े हो, तो एक 6 साल के बच्चे को, आइंस्टाइन ने 6 साल, किसी ने बोला 7 साल, वो उस पर डिबेट नहीं, लेकिन 6 से 7 साल के किसी बच्चे को समझा पाओ, या आपकी दादी नानी में से कोई है उसको आप समझा पाओ कि ये सब्जेक्ट, जैसे फॉर एक बेस्ट एग्जांपल है ना कि लालू यादव जब मुख्यमंत्री बने 1990 में, तो उनकी माँ जो पूछती है कि मुख्यमंत्री का होल हो बबुआ, तो ही सेज कि हथुआ राज जो हथिन माई उनको से बड़, मीन्स जो उनके गोपालगंज में एक हथुआ महाराज जो देसी रियासत के राजा थे, उनकी माँ जानती थी कि हथुआ के राजा, तो हथुआ का राजा एक डिस्ट्रिक्ट से भी छोटा, एक आज का जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट गोपालगंज है उससे भी छोटा था, तो ही सेड कि वो हथुआ राज जो हखिन माई उनको से बड़, तो उसकी माँ बोली लेकिन सरकारी नौकरी तो नहीं ना होल। तो दैट्स द थिंग कि आप अब उसको मुख्यमंत्री के तौर पे आप ये बता रहे हो कि जिसको तुमने एक तरह से गॉड के तरीके से देखा, वो हथुआ राज उससे भी बड़ा पावरफुल हम हुए। तो दैट्स द थिंग कि आप मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग में हो, यू शुड बी एबल टू मेक एनी पर्सन, ए ओल्ड पर्सन और अ चाइल्ड to understand. First thing, this is not the only thing, but first thing, you should be in condition to make him or her understand. Then एक सीधी सी बात लो, मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग जैसे ही बोलते हैं तो कुछ हमारे माइंड में इमेज बनता है। एक तो बनता है ना कि मशीनें हैं, कुछ थ्योरी ऑफ मशीन फॉर एग्जांपल है, स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ मटेरियल कुछ उसमें भी पढ़े होगे। तो नॉर्मल ये करो ना कि ये सोचो कि मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग के मोस्ट कॉमन 50 टर्म्स, ओके, इसको गूगल में सर्च करो या चैट जीपीटी में, जेमिनाई जो भी है, सर्च करो कि 50 जो मोस्ट कॉमन टर्म्स हैं मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग के, उन टर्म्स के बारे में बस बेसिक, जैसे लेटेस्ट टेक लो कि मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग में भी आपका कुछ स्पेशलाइजेशन होगा, क्योंकि वो भी एक बहुत बड़ा डायमेंशन है। तो जो 4 ईयर में पढ़े हो, तो अभी नेट में सर्च करो कि हमारा सिलेबस में क्या था, और उसके मोस्ट कॉमन वर्ड्स को 50 चूज करो, ठीक है। और उन 50 के 30 सेकेंड 50 वर्ड्स जो हैं उस पर बोलने की क्षमता तुम में होनी चाहिए। इफ यू आर इन दैट कंडीशन, देन यू विल नॉट फेस प्रॉब्लम। सिंपल सी चीज है। किसी भी सब्जेक्ट को लो, 50 वर्ड्स, 50 कीवर्ड्स में जो डिफाइन हो सके। जैसे सिंपल सी बात है ना, किसी ने ऑटोमोबाइल पढ़ा या मैकेनिकल में ही व्हीकल के संबंध में पढ़ा, तो आप ये बता सको ना भाई कि 3 स्ट्रोक इंजन और 4 स्ट्रोक इंजन में क्या डिफरेंस होता है। यदि कोई टॉर्क क्या होता है फॉर एग्जाम्पल, या कोई गाड़ी जो है वो किसी का लेटेस्ट टेक की प्राइस में इतना वेरिएशन क्यों हो रहा है। तो जो छोटे छोटे कुछ क्वेश्चंस हैं, टाटा नैनो वो 1 लाख में भी बनाने का उन्होंने प्रोमिस किया था, ठीक है उसके प्राइस थोड़े बढ़े हैं, लेकिन और कोई ऐसी गाड़ी है जिसका एक टायर भी जो है, एक चक्का भी जो है वो 1 लाख में नहीं आ रहा है, और कोई पूरा कार 1 लाख में प्रोमिस। तो देयर आर डिफरेंसेस। तो कॉमन चीजों को आपके पास कंडीशन होना चाहिए। तो इसको अभी अपने इंड से ये जैसे तैयार करो कि 50 टर्म्स, वो उसमें 2-3 सोर्स देखो, जैसे मान के चलो कि नॉर्मल गूगल में सर्च करो, कोई वेबसाइट आपको मिला उसमें ये, या कोई किसी ने कंपाइल किया हो, या चैट जीपीटी में पूछो, या जिमनाई में, या अदर जगह में। तो इस चीज के लिए सबसे प्लस ये करो कि 10 फेमस पर्सनालिटीज हु कंट्रीब्यूटेड इन डेवलपमेंट ऑफ मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग, और टॉप पर्सन हु आर लीडर इन एरिया ऑफ मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग, या मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग के टॉप जायंट्स, दोज हु आर changing or regulating rules regulations for either government of India or at world level, those who are top. तो these are small things है, उनको करने की जरूरत है। ठीक है, देखो कहीं भी ये मान, जो असिस्टेंट कमांडेंट पे आ रहा है या जो सिविल सर्विसेज में जा रहा, द पर्सन इज नॉट एक्सपर्ट इन कोर सब्जेक्ट, और वो जो 5 इयर्स बैक, 3 इयर्स बैक, 4 इयर्स बैक छोड़ चुका है, तो उनको भी पता है कि उस फील्ड में इसका इंटरेस्ट नहीं है। यदि इंटरेस्ट बहुत अच्छा होता तो वो वहीं रहता, ठीक है ना। जैसे एक मैं एग्जांपल बताता हूँ, माय कजिन, ओके, ही आल्सो डिड मेटलर्जिकल इंजीनियरिंग, सो इंटीग्रेटेड 5 इयर्स, ये एनआईटी राउरकेला। सो 5 इयर्स ही स्टडीड मेटलर्जिकल एंड मटेरियल साइंस। आफ्टर दैट ही टूक एडमिशन इन पीएचडी इन आईआईटी कानपुर। few years he did, but his supervisor went to foreign country. Then he took again in IIT Bhubaneswar. So his interest is in material science, and he is saying na ki till date I will learn whatever the desired things are there. I will not come out from the campus. So he is having interest. So he is there itself, okay, doing research and all things. तो जो यहाँ हो, ये मान करके चलो कि तुम्हारा इंटरेस्ट उतना नहीं है, लेकिन हम कॉमन चीजों को तो बता सकते हैं। वो चीज जैसे है कि लेटेस्ट टेक, कि हम सपोज करो कि 2+2 क्या है, डेली नहीं यूज कर रहे हैं ना, लेकिन हमारे मेमोरी में है। तो वैसे ही हमने 4 इयर्स पढ़ा, तो ऐसा नहीं है कि हमको सब चीज ध्यान रहेगा, लेकिन हमारे पास टाइम है, हमारे पास इंटरनेट है, हम बेसिक चीजों को रिवाइज कर सकते हैं इतना। लेकिन पॉसिबिलिटी है हमसे कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछा जाए, ये भी पॉसिबिलिटी है, बट वी शुड बी प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर वर्स्ट सर्कमस्टांसेस सिचुएशन। Okay, we'll meet tomorrow.